Hi, welcome to Jade Kind Gaming. My name is Adam, and today I'm actually going to be unboxing another Pathfinder Pawns, but this one is different. This is the Traps and Treasures, which, at least as far as I can tell, does not rely on having the stands from the normal, Pathfinder Pawns sets. This is pawns that are designed to, lay flat down on your battle mat. Which I thought, that looks interesting. Not kind of something I've seen before. I mean, if you look here at the cover, let's get this plastic off. Get rid of the layer best we can. Okay. So you got Traps and Treasure, and you see here they have large rug, vault door, large treasure pile, and they're all just laying flat down on a grid. So we get, instead of, small, medium, large, they're divided here on the back for saying what's included by 1 by 1, 1 by 2, and 2 by 2. So 1 by 1 inch, 2 by 2 inch, and 1 by 2 inch. So nothing, no huge rooms, but just a little, sort of equipment items thing to do here. Okay. And with my first thing on this page, I say, well, I think some of these probably would go on the standees. Because I'm thinking that is a sculpted pillar, and you're probably going to put that, stand it up. Let's zoom in even further. And focus. Because, yeah. Pillars, and so yeah, and if you notice, the shape is different. These are just actual rectangles. They don't have the rounded top. They appear to have a black background instead of a white background. But yeah, so these look like things that would go in the little standees and stand up. We get statues of clerics, fighters, wizards, and then just suits of armor. We get a broken statue. All right, here you see, instead of the black background, so I guess the ones with the black background are supposed to go in standees and stand up. If they just have sort of stonework behind them, like these, they just go flat down on your mat. We get square pits, and some square pits with gas in them. And it appears the back is the same. Which for some of them makes sense. Obviously, you want your pillars to be the same on both sides. Unless they could have done something different. Almost like a closed pit on one side and the pit on the other or something, but oh well. Carrying on. Okay, so we get claw scratches, cracked floor blades. Okay, it's like a blade trap. We get a number of those. Floor spikes. Floor vents. So these are traps. So some of them it's just things that are damaged, but blades and spikes and vents for gas to come out of. Those are all traps. Grinding gears. Okay, so some sort of gear sticking out of the floor. Really, if anything, that's the way that the player stops the traps. An iron plate. Okay, we're back to black background, so that one stands up, and this goes straight down. Wall blades stand up, so you can actually have them on the sides, and since they're coming out of the walls, they go on a standee against a wall, and it's the half of the blade that's sticking out. That could be cool. 4 of those. Lava cracks, okay. Then we get some spiked pits, and a crumbling floor. Okay, then. We get some human skeletons. Lovely. That's more of a warning sign, we'll call it. And then we get a couple monstrous skeletons as well. Then some more standing up items. Candelabrum. A display lamp. So, a genie lamp. Display skull. These could be some treasures. Display sword that is literally hovering with electricity. Clearly a magic item, but I wouldn't trust it. Don't touch that. You're gonna regret that. Display tome. flame jets. So if you had your floor vents from before and they step on them, you just put flame jet item in the same tile because that's what shot up at them. There's some holes, iron plates that are on the floor, sewer grates, trapdoors, vents, bear traps, caltrops, useful, coil of rope. That's still all the same. Ooh. Carrying on, there are spikes, there are pools of blood, ew, levers, there's some mold, stay away from that, oil spills, just piles of bones, there's some rubble, there's some snake swarms, which could be, you know, a trap. Technically, you could use that as a monster. Vines, getting tangled in those. Looks like 4 different types of runes, 2 of each. Got Yodo Eye rune and other runes. That one is distinctive. This one has like sort of moons in the sides. This one's sort of a sun or a star. You got your triangle. Oh no, that's like a skull. There's a skull in there with the horn, like a cow skull kind of thing. You get 4 tiles worth of ice. Very useful. And 4 tiles worth of lava. I guess if these are specifically used for a trap, maybe a small amount works fine. Again, 4 tiles of poison gas. And then we get some insect swarms as well. Okay. Sarcophagus, which the way it's here is made where it can stand up. A tall throne. Tesla coils. So, setting up for a laboratory. A couple of weapon racks. This almost feels like you would maybe stand it up the other way. And then down on the ground again, we got some evil altars with the skull and the dagger on them, because that's evil. Then good altars, which appear to have fruit and candles. That's the difference. Bookshelves, seen from above. 4 of those. A couple cabinets, same thing. And then we get some chests. A couple of iron chests, a couple of magic ones, a few open, a few ornate, bunch of wooden chests. So, yeah. Treasure. You get cargo crates, you get some clean desks, and some cluttered desks. So let's see all that there. And some museum cases, so other things, a couple of rugs. When this says, you know, I think scroll case, I think of like a case that a scroll is in. This is a case as in like a bookcase, except for scrolls. Tons and tons and tons of scrolls. I got a wizard I know would love to find that. A few open tombs, some crates and barrels, some treasure that's just piles of gold, mixed treasure, and treasure with various coins, which looks very similar to just the gold, I have to say. Bigger ones. I was wondering how long until we get to the bigger ones. Large pits, large sinkholes, large spiked pits, more open tombs, and some stone tombs. Yeah. That sculpted pit. I guess because it's evenly round. A protective magic circle, and a destructive magic circle. So, good and dangerous. A gaping gate, which looks like this is, doesn't have the black background, but I think this is supposed to stand up but be against the wall. Sculpted portal. Looks to be like it would go in a standee, and it's like magical portal they can go through. Books and scrolls, wonderful wizard treasure, if I try and pronounce that word, I will pronounce the other word, and my players would always make fun of me. But that would be how you would be summoning your familiar. Some giant, is it red crystals, it looks like? And then the last page has a boulder, because Indiana Jones may be entering here, and you have to keep them out. More stone tombs, an ornate stone tomb that's on the ground, a large rug, a vault door in the floor. So if they have to open that up to get to the treasure, and then, oh boy, treasure. Some large treasure piles, which are nice. But look at this. This is designed basically, and I'm going to pop these out because these are called Treasure Hoard. And these 4 are different, but from the look of it, if I am correct, based on the way the light works, maybe? Kinda? Not as much as I was hoping for. I was kind of hoping they would really work well together, just some of them kind of do. Oh well. But yeah, so still, treasure hoard for a very large room of treasure. Lecterns, orbs, and ornate chairs as well. So yeah, that's a whole bunch of pages of different traps and treasure, like it says, but it is them using the Pathfinder Pawns in a very different way. They're not the rounded tops, these are people. This is stuff like basically dungeon dressing. You got your traps, your treasure, and just general dressing that treasure could be in, or that traps could trigger by interacting with. So yeah, that's a number of those, and I'm hopeful. I think they're doing more different sets of these. I'm hopeful they do more, because these, and I love the normal standee pawns, and those are great. But these are really cool too. Just as far as being able to, because they already have all of their, their flip mats and their mat packs and all that. You can make rooms. This lets you decorate the rooms much easier, and so that is useful as well. I'll link below if you want to find this online. Otherwise, of course, check out your friendly local gaming store. Subscribe for more. I do unboxings or reviews generally every other week, with the weeks in between doing, basically campaign sessions. I run games with my buddies, and I record those and put those up here in the the in-between weeks. So subscribe. Check that out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.